Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? So what do we have? We have a lot of polishes. Again, we're doing polishes. This brand is FN. I'll show you a small box here. The FN brand. I like this brand, to be honest. I got it from Ali. I don't know, the bottles are gorgeous. They're so cute. Unfortunately, they're troublesome to store. They have to be out, but they're so beautiful you would kind of want them out anyways. So I am going to go ahead and show consistency, talk about it a little bit, but I'm not going to swatch all these gels. And the main reason for that, in all truth, is because they're going to be out on display. So I swatch tab them. It's a little bit different. So I'll show you all the colors and see what we have. We have a couple collections as well. So we have about 3 of these and 6 of these, but 2 of these I think is a top and base, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just dig in. Okay, so this beautiful color is this right here. I think the bottle's just gorgeous though. So these do not come on the bottles. That's how the bottle comes. I just went ahead and swatch tabbed, can't talk now, swatch tabbed him on these little butterflies, which I think just looks super cute. So, and I pre-did that because by golly, it's a tedious little thing. And then we have that color there, which is a nice blue. These colors are gorgeous. Now, they're not the most opaque polishes, I will say. They do need a couple coats. But I do find that they're thin. And I like that, and I'll explain that a little bit better as we go. So this here, I just put a T on it because it was like a top coat. They don't come, like they don't say anything. Well, they probably do. I just unfortunately do not read that. And I believe I asked my friend, I'm not gonna lie, and just to see exactly what it says. And it's just a Chinese brand. So this is the matte top coat. So I apologize, it's not a base, it's a matte. So I just went ahead and put a little M on the back of that one. But you can definitely tell most matte coats, you'll see this almost like cloudiness, do you know what I mean, in the polish a little bit. It'll be slightly cloudier than like a top coat. The top coat will be a lot more clear. So these, how they sell these polishes, you can buy them in 4s or you can buy them in the 8 polish sets. Now I talked to the person who sells these, and because I was like, I don't want to keep buying, I don't want to buy the same because they look similar colors to the 4s to the 8s. They're actually off. So if you buy a set of the 4s and the light browns and you buy the whole 8 set of the 8 set of the browns as well, the colors will be off a little bit. So I like that you're getting a very like variety of colors. So we have that beautiful little green. And then we have a nice gray. We're gonna have a lot of recycling today. See, beautiful. But the bottles are gorgeous, like, I love them. Okay, so this collection here was the Blue Demon Girl series. Now they will come with this little card. They come with the 8 packs, not the 4 packs. So I bought this as a 4 set. They do not come with this. So just the 8 packs come with this little color card. Oh my, pardon me. They do give you little nails to be able to swatch. Gosh, what is that? The hiccups on me all of a sudden? And then they also come with this little display case. So if you want to display them on it, you can. Now, I think these are kind of neat, and they would be good to display even your artwork, even if you didn't want to put the colors on it, or if you did want to put the colors, you would have multiple ones. But yeah, I think it'd be good even to put some artwork, say seasonal. If you just want to have a couple sets out, I think it's really neat for that. It's just like its own little thing. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, or if I even will. I don't have a lot of space in my studio, unfortunately, to display things like that. So I don't know if I should just leave them, and maybe it could be something neat to put in a giveaway, because I feel like you could use that for multiple arts and just tape them on there, right? I think that could be really a cool way to display your art, or you display the actual polishes that you want, right? But then again, you'd have a lot of these. So there would, I don't know if that would be the best way if you have multiple collections, unless you have the space. If you have the space, great. I personally don't have the outside space for that. So I apologize before, I think I took it from this one. The Blue Demon collection. And they come pretty well packaged. They're stabby. Now, I keep these. These are great little things to keep. And what they're great for is when you are swatching these little guys, you can swatch them and put a couple on there and then put that into your light. It's just a lot easier, and the little polish will stay on that rather than touching the bottom of your light. So keep these. I always keep 1 or 2 lying around. I just keep it in my stamping drawer because they come in handy. So I'm going to keep that one. And then we have the Blue Demon collection, which blue is definitely my favorite color, if you haven't noticed. Must be have something. I must like blue for some good reason. I call my bunny it, and my channel is named Blue. So I definitely love my blues. But then again, blue does have blue eyes, so who knows? Maybe that was something too. So this is the first color, which is just stunning. I'm not going to open all of them, guys, because it will just lead to a long video, and I want to show you the consistency of them. Now, again, I'm not getting a big woof when I open a bottle. If I open a bottle of polish and I'm not getting, like, I'm not smelling it right away, I classify that as like a no smell. Do you know what I mean? Not to say it doesn't have an odor. I'm just saying if it doesn't punch me in the face, then, you know. And that's what I feel about these. They really don't. It's a beautiful blue as well. They really don't punch you in the face at all. So it has a very low odor. This is a very dark, dark blue. And then we have this shade of blue. I'm going to go back to a lighter shade. And they're just stunning. Like, I love this collection. One of my favorites for sure. And then that blue. So even like these two, they're so different though. Hard to tell on camera. This is definitely a deep, deep, deep blue. And then this, you have more on that like dark blue jean type of vibe. Gorgeous. I love them. And I think they're going to look so beautiful on my display rack. Like they're just gorgeous. But like I said, in all truth, if you want to be realistic, they're tedious bottles. So keep that in mind for when you want to store them. These are not going to store in drawers easily. You're going to need a deep drawer if that's what you need. Right? So that might not be your jam. So this collection here is called Aurora Pumpkin Series. And I'm just going to take them out of the box the same way. And I did get this one actually around Halloween. I got a few of these before I even moved. This set I had before I moved for sure. Ugh, honestly, a couple of them. It's been a minute. I do apologize. Beautiful yellow. Yellows are hard. Again, this needed 3 coats. I'm not saying that this is like the most craziest coverage, and I will show some of these. I'll go over it with you, but I'll show you what I do like about them. It's a beautiful color as well. These little tabs are so cute. I just got them from Amazon. You can get them from Ali too. I did order some from Ali, but they were just taking way too long. And as soon as I finished swatch tabbing them, didn't I get the Ali ones in? So I would have had them in time for this video, but already did it. And then that beautiful. That's like a squash. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like a squash vibe. Could be a little mustard too. Okay, so we have those ones. Last but not least, this one is the White Moonlight series. And I really thought, unfortunately I don't have, they didn't come with this card for the pumpkin series, unless maybe, I might have thrown it out, guys, that's a very high possibility. So this is the White Moon series. Again, it came with the display, everything like that. I'm not sure what happened to the pumpkin one, or if I got one, I just, in all truth, I don't remember. This one I thought, though, this set I thought would be just amazing for like wedding nails, any like Christmas, just that soft, elegant, like hints of tones, right? So that's what I thought this would be, but when I got it I was a little bit surprised, actually. So this is a beautiful off-white, hard to see on camera, leaning a little smidge on the pink side. Okay, this one here we just have a like Aurora glitter. It is so pretty. Just for like accents, I don't know. I was just, when I seen this series, I was like, oh god, girl. Again, with your glitter, it's just like that kind of milky white shimmer vibe. And then this one I believe was just the white. And then again we have this one. Nice like shimmer. And we have an off-white. This one I feel it gives you more of like the off-white on the creamy side rather than like the pinkish tone. The other one definitely had a smidge pink tone into it, right? So this is why I feel like this would be really good for wedding nails, because you're getting all your off-whites. You don't really want that stark white. And then this is a beautiful milky white. Almost lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so I just feel like these would be good just for the collection to have. And then again, this is like a milky white, but it's a more opaque milky white than this milky white. It's like they gave you different levels of whites, and that's what I think I liked. Oh, sorry, I liked about it. So besides these two, these are all the little beauties we have. But are they not just the cutest little bottles? They're very stabby. They're gonna look so adorable on our display. So let's just grab a couple here. Let's just take a blue, and I'll show you what I mean about consistency in that. So you do have a nice brush on it. Again, even if you take off the little butterfly, but because the brush is so long, I can actually leave the butterfly on and it's not affecting me at all. Okay, so we want to take a little bit of product. I'm just going to stop kind of there with it. Now, like I said, this is not the most opaque polish. It's not. Like, you're going to need your 2 coats, sometimes 3. But what I like about it is it self-levels beautifully. It's like a medium consistency. So it's okay that I can do a couple coats and then I will get what I need from it. I don't like a polish that is really thick and not opaque, and then when you do 2 coats, 3 coats, it's such a thick nail of polish, right? So if you're not going to be opaque, you have to be on the thinner side. In my books, that's how I kind of ratio the polishes. So I do find some of the colors not to be as opaque, but because the consistency of the polish is so nice, that doesn't bother me at all. Does that make sense what I'm trying to throw out there? Let's do another color. We have yellow. Yellow is always the worst color. I think everybody hates yellows. Not the color itself, it's just, it's a hard color to find that you get a nice coverage. So, what I want to show you, sorry that was a little thick. Don't go thick either, we're not trying to go thick. We want to go just nice, even, preferably without the fuzzy. Get off, there we go. Just gonna go that. Okay, give it a second to do its thing, let it melt. Okay, we're gonna go in the lamp, give it its 60. Now we have that blue. That's not bad coverage. Let me use this little white guy here. That's not bad coverage at all. Do you know what I mean? You definitely need a second coat. I'm not saying we don't, but you get pretty good coverage. So we're going to go back in. We're going to do that second. Nice even. And then we have our perfect coverage. We have what we need. I feel a smidge here. I would want that more covered. Now, is it because a little hump on the swatch stick? Maybe, but because of that, I would do a third. Okay. Get our yellow again. And we're going pretty thin. Like I said, we're not going thick at all. It's a mistake. Going thicker is not going to make the polish be more opaque. You're not going to get the color more. Well, you will technically, but you're not going to cure. So you're going to get lines, you're going to get wrinkles, or you're just going to have uncured gel underneath there, and that's not good for anybody. Thin layers rather than thick, and that's why I like a polish that is a little on the thinner side if you're not going to give me the opaqueness of a polish, right? And like I said, when it comes to smell, honestly, I would classify it as like a no smell, because when I open the bottle, it does not punch me in the face at all. Ow. Yeah, if I stick my nose right up to it, I smell something, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I like it. I personally really like it. Now, I haven't tried their matte top coat. I'd like to try that. Should we just do, okay, let's just do this proper quickly here. Has anybody tried the FN polishes? I know there was one lovely lady that was like, yes, I've been looking for these. I used to use them and I just couldn't find them, type of thing. And so she must have been enjoying them to be happy to see the, or to be able to find the colors again. That yellow is perfectly fine 2 coats. So let's just matte the yellow then. I see you, Fuzzy. So the matte polish is quite thin. So how they advertise this, which I don't know if it's the top coat or not, they advertise it as a powdered gel, so you could rub in your chromes and stuff on it. But I feel like that was kind of like what a top coat does, so I just want to test it out with you guys and see what it's given me. Medium thickness to that one. This is definitely on the thinner side. The matte top coat though. Let's just take that one out. Oh, that's nice. That's a good finish. And for a yellow 2 coats, like the coverage is actually really good. We're not seeing through it. Well, a smidge, I guess. I like them. Like I said, I like the polishes. I love the bottles. I think they're super cute. But I like the consistency of the polish. So in my book, it works pretty fine. Okay, that is basically a top coat. And yes, you can use top coats to rub in your chromes and stuff. So they just sell it kind of looking as like a powdered, but I knew what they were trying to sell, what it really was in a sense. So it's tack free. Nice gloss. I'm gonna love to see how this wears. That's when you're gonna know your true test. But it looks good to me. That was 3 coats on the blue and 2 coats on the yellow, so Not bad, guys, not bad. If you're interested, like I said, I got these from Ali. The delivery on these are pretty quick. Honestly, I think in the most part, they're 2.5 weeks maybe even. So to me, that's pretty standard. But they do come very fast. At least when I've ordered the 8s. I think if you order one, you can't order one by itself. It's either the 4 or the 8s. So, but they are different colors. So I know they might seem similar when you're looking at them, but I have contacted the seller and they did say that all the colors are actually different from 4 to 8. So if you do like just a slight off, which I did that with the browns, I think they're really good and I want them for like animals and like trees and just to have all these different polishes. Until I can find like really good paints. But yeah, so I did that with the browns. I got some of the browns in the 8 packs and as well as the 4 because there is such a slight difference, but there is a difference, right? So I think the contrast will be good for artwork down the road. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this haul / testing products, looking at all the pretty little colors. And like I said, I just think these little swatch tabs are so cute on there. Love them. Little butterflies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe. Come on now. I still know there's like 48% of you that's not subscribed. You know you want to hang out with me. Like, come on. I know that was a little annoying, but hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and share it with a friend. You never know, they might want a little polish in their day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!